that in case that the same may be dismissed as having become infructuous. Prayer accepted. Writ petition stands dismissed as having become infructuous.
Deeply obliged, Your Lordship.
Mr. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 18. This matter has become infructuous.
Okay, market settlement period is over. Heard Miss
Vidas, on behalf of A.M. Ahmed.
Ms. Idas, appearing on behalf of Mr. A.M. Ahmed, who has submitted that the matter has since become infructuous. Also, the prayer is not objected to by Mr. N. Upadhyay, Learned Standing Council, PNRD, right?
Irrigation, Lordship.
Irrigation.
Lordship.
Also, accordingly, the writ petition stands dismissed as having become infructuous.
Must oblige.
Obliged.
None has appeared for the petition on call. It is seen that on the last date of listing, that is on 29/11/2021, also there was no representation on behalf of the petitioner. So, Ms. Das, you are appearing? You are appearing? Ms. Das, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate, appears for respond number 1. So, the writ petition stands dismissed for non-prosecution.
I'm appearing for the petitioner, Lordship. We have not been able to contact, we are not in contact with the petitioner, Lordship. And
What is there?
Lordship, yes, Lordship, I'll leave it to your Lordship because.
No, if you argue, we will consider if something is there. If you don't argue,
We are not in contact with the petitioners also, so that.
we'll dismiss it for non-prosecution then.
My name may be recorded, but Lordship may just note that since we are not in contact with the petitioners, we are not.
How can I? It'll boomerang on you subsequently.
Yes, Lordship may just, because otherwise the matter has become infructuous.
We'll say that it has become infructuous. Your submission will record.
Lordship.
Mr. A. Cholia, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioner, has submitted that the matter has since become infructuous, and accordingly he prays that the matter be closed accordingly. The said prayer is not objected to by Mr. N. Upadhyay, Learned Standing Council, Irrigation.
Lordship.
Irrigation Department. So, in view of the above, the writ petition stands closed as having become infructuous.
Obliged.
Yes.
Your Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of my.
Yes, Mr. Kolta, what do you have to say about the amendment?
Amendment is fine, Lordship. Only thing is that my role is very limited.
No, they have filed an IA for amendment.
Yes.
We'll allow that.
No, that's the problem.
Yeah, IA. Yes, you have something to say?
Your Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of my senior counsel, Mrs. Nirupama Sekia. Your Lordship, with the consent of the other opposite side, the senior counsel is out of station for the day.
On the prayer made on behalf of Ms. N. Sekia, Learned Counsel, appearing for the petitioner and not objected to by Mr. A. Kalita, Learned Standing Council, Industries and Commerce Department, raised it to list this matter again after the ensuing vacations on a date to be fixed date. We would have allowed that IA today.
Let's
We could have allowed that IA if you wanted, but
let it be done, Lordship.
yes, Mr. Purkaiso.
Lordship, petitioner is agreed for.
Sir, how are you now?
My lord, sir, I have pulling on my lord.
We want to see you back here soon.
Definitely, my lord, I will be coming, my lord. Next week, probably next week, I will be coming, my lord.
Have your rest, but we want you here very soon.
Thank you very much, my lord. But actually, in this what happened, my lord, actually, I let the matter be taken up after by the Puja Bhaksham, my lord. In the meantime, you may be allowed to file and submit a affidavit of opposition, my lord.
They have claimed some amount, around 5 lakhs or something. You have last date said that around 10,50,000 has been deposited. But Mr. Purkaisto has some objection with regard to that.
No, they are denying, my lord. They are
denying. So you will have to bring on record some material to show.
Well,
Mr. Purkaisto, with regard to Power Grid, you have any other contract?
There are other contracts. Yes.
There are other contracts. So you say that this amount is paid in terms of that contract now.
Correct.
Whereas the respondent say that this is in terms of that.
Yes.
Mr. Das, you file an affidavit to that.
Madam.
Only so lordship, my date may be fixed for this because it was
Your
last.
lordship, produce a single page mail provided to your.
I have seen it because
Sir,
therein in
the last
2016 itself.
Large amount is being, he's disputing the last amount, your lordship.
No, I got it. But whether that is with regard to
With
the
this
contract
particular
or not,
contract, yeah.
that much only you have
Yes,
to
yes.
clarify.
That will be my lord.
Heard Mr. S.D. Purkhaisto, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. N.C. Das, Learned Senior Counsel, assisted by Mr. A. Das, appearing for the Power Grid
2, 3,
Corporation.
4 and 5.
2, 3, 4, and 5. Mr. A. Das, Learned Counsel, appearing for the Power Grid Corporation, submits that he be granted 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time, to bring on record an affidavit on behalf of the said authorities to place on record that the amount so sanctioned to the petitioner is the amount due in relation to the contract involved in the present
Yes.
proceedings.
Yes.
Also, prayer accepted, registry to list this matters again. On 23rd, 23/10/2024. In the meantime, the affidavit shall be so placed on record by the Power Grid Corporation, by the authorities of the Power Grid Corporation.
Much obliged, your lordship.
Thank you. We'll have it after vacations. Sir.
Madam.
Yes, madam. Got your money?
No, not yet.
Yes, why is the amount not being cleared?
Lordship, in this matter, your lordship may grant some time to obtain this.
Matter is there from 19.
Yes, your lordship.
The defect liability period is over. Defect liability period is over. Now, what development have you done?
Your lordship, that is, I need some time, your lordship, to get the up-to-date instruction.
Some time,
Yes, your lordship.
time only.
Yes.
We'll have it at 3 o'clock.
1 week time, your lordship.
Miss, you are
ADAS.
ADAS, Learned Counsel appearing for the NHM authorities. NHM authorities submits that she be granted a week's time to place on record as to the processing made with regard to release of the final bill along with the security deposit and the performance security to the petitioner hearing. It is to be noted that in the affidavit filed by the respondent number 2 in the matter on 1/8/2019, it was contended that the final bill of the petitioner along with the security deposit. You have a bill amount also? Final bill of the petitioner along with the security deposit as well as the performance guarantee would be so released, processed only after the defect liability period is over. Also, Ms. Das shall on the next date of listing place on record the further development taking place in the matter. Also, raised it to list this matter again on 25/9/2020.
Much obliged.
Yeah, your lordship. The matter pertaining to non-disbursement of the balance amount for supplying of food bill during the 2018 Panchayat election. Lordship. Out of 24,13,000, only 7 lakh.
Yes, what happened? You are appearing for?
The state election commission, the PNRD department has to take it.
Yes, they were supposed pending with the finance department. Who is that? Who is appearing for the PNRD?
Lordship, PNRD has made it clarify on 4/3/2024 order, Lordship, may kindly be seen. They have submitted one instruction that bill and the supplementary budget proposal has been sent to finance department and the approval from finance department is awaited.
That is the same position on 11/3/2024.
11th, Lordship.
Get hold of your
Lordship,
PNRD.
kindly for time being, Lordship.
Timing.
My please, your lordship. Well, the petitioner claim petition was, my lord, settled by depriving the petitioner. My lord, kindly see the page 20, it's the impugn order, my lord. Initially, my lord, the petitioner and her daughter-in-law, my lord, filed the claim petition under the motor vehicle accident act, my lord. But my lord, unfortunately,
Who is appearing for the daughter-in-law? You are appearing.
No, Lordship, I'm from the insurance company.
Okay, who is for the daughter-in-law? Why is the ALSA made a party? Because it was the
my lord,
Lukadala.
Lok Adalat settled the issue.
Who is appearing for the claimants in the MSCT case?
Claimants, your lordship.
You are
my
also
lord,
one of the claimant, but the person who have been
my lord,
paid-
kindly see page 27, my lord, page 27. One
No,
doctor,
I got it.
advocate Dr. Utpaljit Barua.
Money has been released by the insurance company.
Lordship, we have paid, Lordship.
But the person identified, my lord, advocate identified was not authorized by the petitioner. Even he did not sign the Ukalatnama, my lord. Kindly see the page 21 is the Ukalatnama. Tutul
27.
Kolita, page 27. Tutul Kolita, Sri Tutul Kolita, my lord, identified the, my lord, before Lok Adalat, my lord. And Tutul Kolita was not signed.
No, there were two claimants.
My lord.
The Lokadalat, it was projected that this is the claimant. They have no objection. They have settled the amount. So insurance company has released the money. So they are not at fault. The money, if required, would now have to be recovered from.
So, my lord, their responsibility was to verify the, my lord,
Once the court has passed an order, what responsibility will they have? But
well,
you will
before
have to.
identification, at least, my lord, my presence is required. My lord, kindly see the rule, my lord.
I got it. No, you have not been able to serve copy upon.
Yes, no notice was served, no information was made. And
No,
my
no,
lord-
no, no. Have you served copy of this notice upon Saleha Khatun?
Yes, your lordship.
No, not Saleha Khatun.
Service completed, my lord.
Najiba Khanum.
Mosima Khatun. Where service completed?
Service completed, my lord. Kindly see the, my lord, order dated 17/7/23.
Because of refusal.
Yes, your lordship.
17?
17/7. Court's order, my lord. The petitioner is the mother of the victim, my lord.
But we'll have to have her, Mr. Islam.
My lord,
What is the way out?
sorry, my lord.
No, the respondent number 1.
My lord,
She should be here because now she should also be heard.
yes, my lord, she was already served copies, but she refused to. take care.
That is true. Can we have it served through the court process, usual process?
Your lordship, I'm
Huh?
ready to serve, my lord. Once again.
Okay,
my lord,
Jari Karo.
your lordship.
We'll direct the registry, you take steps, we'll direct the registry to have it through the court.
My lord,
Which would be the court here?
my lord, I'm ready.
Which would be the competent court?
Competent court, my lord, maybe Morigaon.
The address is okay.
Address, new address is, my lord, Morigaon, district Morigaon, my lord.
Yosona Khetri, she stays at Khetri. Page 3 of your affidavit.
Page 3, my lord. Now, new address is, my lord, Nazima Khatun married, wife of my lord Aizul Haq. son
Where
of
is
the-
that address?
Address I have given in the, my lord, in my IA, my lord.
There is an IA.
My lord, I have disposed of.
So. I-900. IA number?
IA number, my lord.
IA, say IA to 9. There is no IA here, Mr. Islam.
Justice service, sorry, my lord, justice service was served, my lord. Through affidavit, my lord,
Okay, that affidavit of yours.
my lord.
Okay. The affidavit, there is also an affidavit by the petitioner. Also, seen the office note dated. I've seen the affidavit filed by the petitioner pertaining to dusty service upon the dusty service affected upon the respondent number 1 herein. So on perusal of the said affidavit, it is found that the respondent number 1 had refused to accept to acknowledge a receipt of the copy of the writ petition. Also, accordingly, the service upon the respondent number 1 was held to be complete. Also, however, given the nature of issue arising in the present proceedings, the presence of respondent number 1 would be necessary. Accordingly, the petitioner is directed to take fresh steps for issuance of notice upon the respondent number 1 through by way of steps pursuant. So the registry shall issue notice to the respondent number 1 through the office of the district and district judge would be Kamrup Metro.
My lord, she was, my lord.
Where is she now?
She is under Morrigan district, my lord.
To the district, to the office of the district judge, Morigaon.
My lord.
So the copy on being so served, comma, above full stop, the matter be listed after 4 weeks along with a status report pertaining to service of notice upon the respondent number 1 in the manner above noted, above directed, in the manner directed herein above. Also, petitioner to take steps for service of fresh service of notice within a period of 3 days, 3 working days from today. Registry to list this matter after 4 weeks publication, after 3 weeks. Let's see.
I am for the respondent number 2.
Mr. You are for the insurance company.
Yes, Lordship.
Mr. AJ Soikia, learned counsel, appearing for the
Respondent number 2, United India Insurance Company.
United
India
India Insurance Company is present.
Company.
So can it be fixed a date, when is it 2020, my lord?
Okay, we'll have it on 23rd of October. Before list again on 3 weeks now, like 23rd of October. Let's see,
My lord,
because we'll require her.
my lord,
Money is with her now.
my lord.
Why should we trouble the public money? It's public money. With them, we'll get it from her, or we'll find out some other way.
Highly obliged, your lord.
Yes. Madam. PNRD, you have got. Yes, Mr. Hendik,
Millet,
what happened?
as per the directions that I've received, instructions that I've received, Millet, we had sent a proposal seeking additional budget from the finance department.
Okay,
However, our proposal was rejected by
Why?
the said department. Millet, the reason for rejection is best known to the finance department.
are you denying the liability? You have not denied the
We are not
liability.
denying the liability.
Then you'll have to pay.
We have just sought for
You'll have to pay. On the prayer of Mr. P. Hendik,
the handle.
P. Hendik, learned standing counsel, PNRD department, raised it to list this matter again on, I'm giving you some time, but this time comply with it. Raised it to list this matter again on 22/10/2024. On the next date of listing, Mr. Hendik would apprise this court as to the time frame that would be now required for releasing to the petitioner his dues, which has been admitted by the PNRD department. Also, raised it to list the matter accordingly on 22/10/2024. Once you have accepted the liability, you cannot
Millet, escape.
escape.
please, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Majumdar.
Here, the respondent actually published one NIP, my lord. And the
What do you-
petitioner participated in the NIP and his bid was selected, my lord.
Hmm.
But later on, his bid was cancelled without any reason, my lord. Cancellation order is at page 16, my lord.
Sorry, you have not yet taken steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 7. And the work, that is the person who was. Who is respondent number 7? You were asked to implead one Vanashyam Gogoi. You have not done that. 21 itself.
Yes, I ordered it at 5/2/2020.
Huh? You have neither filed a additional, you have not filed an impleading application. You have also not filed. And
My lord, sometime may be allowed.
no. 21 you were given time. You got the other work.
Yes.
There were 2 works. You got the other work. Huh? Then why should we come in your favor here? Clear latches, 4 years. Think over it. After some time, I'll take it up. We'll not entertain this. We'll take it up after the list is completed.
May I please, Lord? Yeah, in this case, my lord, matter pertains to second class fishery, my lord.
Who is appearing for the respondents?
My lord, I'm appearing for the.
No. You have not made them party, I suppose, no?
Party, my lord.
Then
And I have
who is,
already taken steps.
who is appearing?
Private, my lord.
Private respondents? Who is appearing for the private respondents? 6 to 47, you are appearing. Yes, what is your stand?
Lordship, it is came for first time, your lordship.
No?
Yes, your lordship.
First time, after
Yes.
4 years.
Yes, after issuance of notice is the first time.
Fine,
So we'll
fine. What is your stand?
We'll
What
file
is
a-
your right?
Lordship will file an affidavit.
Forget it. You have not filed it till today. Why should we entertain your prayer today after 4 years? You are also fishing.
Yes, your honor. They have not,
No marpit.
I am not, your lordship.
Hmm?
They have
No
not-
marpit.
No, your lordship.
Then fine. All you fish. Yes. What is your?
My lord,
What is the law?
in respect of my lord, fishery rules, my lord, there is a specific.
Fishery rule asan na, Yes,
Rule 14, my lord,
they are 1 kilometer away.
1 kilometer. Because my lord, we have a objection against them because they are from the same families. There is some people, my lord, and in the report also it is reflected.
It is there. That is why I asked you, what is your right?
Rule 14, my lord, your lordship may can. Fishing right in Kachar, my lord, 15. These are small water bodies, my lord.
Okay. Here there is no bar. That it can be only given to a particular section, not to another.
My grievance is that, my lord, these people are already there, but their family members are also included in the list, my lord. That's why we are objection raised before the settlement officer. He should inquire about this, my lord.
Yes, Ms. Das, what do you have to
And
say?
our,
I have not received instruction, my lord. If you
Okay.
can direct
You
me to-
ask your deputy commissioner to be here. 4 years,
My lord,
4 years, no instruction. Why?
Yes, my lord, after, I admit, my lord, 4 years, but after issuance of notice in the first time, maybe, my lord, Monday, my lord.
let them clarify their stand, my lord.
Or my lord, if
Settlement
Kaksar,
officer may
my lord,
clarify
next
that
week, my
why
lord,
we have
I'll
included
I'll
these
come
people.
with the instruction, my lord.
Miss Udas Learned Counsel appearing for the additional senior government advocate appearing for the respondents number
3, 4, and 5, my lord.
2, 3, 4, and 5
One,
shall complete her instructions in the matter. So on the next date of listing, Ms. Das shall apprise this court as to the objection raised by the petitioner herein with regard to inclusion of the private respondents number 2 to, no, not 2,
6, 2, my lord.
6 to
47.
47 in the list of persons entitled to fish over the second class fishery,
Number 4, my lord.
number 4, locally known as Kinakal Nala, on the ground that the family members of the said respondents, private respondents, were already included in the list of persons so approved for carrying out fishing operations in the said fishery. Also, raised it to list this matter again on September 25, 9/2024. Also, further orders as may be called for in the matter shall be so passed on receipt, on perusal of the instructions received by Ms. Udas.
My lord, comments.
Obliged.
Obliged.
And Mr. Counsel, you also deal with this.
Yes, sir.
None has appeared for the petitioner on call. Yes. Have you carried out the examination in terms of the ombudsman's order?
Instruction has been awaited, ma'am.
Why? 2021 matter, why? What instruction is required?
There was a.
You come to page 78. That is the direction, final direction. And has he deposited the money in terms of the interim order?
Yes, my lord, 50% has been
Deposit. So you will have to carry out this exercise. Page 78, last paragraph.
Lordship may allow us 2 weeks time to just I will apprise the court with the instruction, my lord.
If you have not done it for 3 years, what will you do in 2 weeks?
I will apprise the court with the instruction, my lord.
On the prayer of Mr. None appears for the petitioner on call.
W. Ahmed, ma'am.
Mr. W. Ahmed, Standing Counsel, APDCL, submits
On
that
behalf of D. Chaudhary.
he be granted a week's time to complete his instructions in the matter. Post of prayer accepted, registered to list this matter again on 26/9/2024. In the event the instructions so sought, no, like 23/6/2024. Get your instructions.
That's all.
20 Kiman issue 6/9/2024. Now what is left here? They have already clarified. Have they deposited the TDS
No,
amount? Why, Mr. Why is amount not deposited? You admitted to that in the affidavit.
It is reflected that his PAN number is wrongly quoted.
But
That
be
is
that
the-
as it may, you said that you have also noted that you said that you will be rectifying it. Why this
Malad, we have
rectification?
done everything, Malad, to rectify it.
What? After the affidavit, what have you done?
That is this. I'm not-
His money is, that is his, because he is now saddled with the responsibility to pay that money. That is his exemption.
But the last occasion on 19/7/2023,
Mm.
certain queries were
Mm.
cultivated by the court.
Mm.
In respect of one of that query, Malad, I wrote a letter to the authority. I received these instructions to that effect, Malad.
You are protected by an interim order,
Yes, sir.
but this thing has to be regularized.
And only interest is also accruing on that amount.
The query was, Malad,
But he says that he has not yet received that credit in his account. This cannot go on like this. And you have said that the mistake in entering the number was yours. PAN number. So, when can we have the information with regard to credit of the amount? You are facing some problem with your respondents in getting instructions.
No, Malad, in fact, Malad.
We'll facilitate you. We'll call them, have a cup of tea after
No,
we have
Malad,
dealt with them.
In that case, after 2 weeks, definitely we will.
Not 2 weeks. I want it next week. On the prayer of heard Mr. T.K. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, also heard Mr. U.K. Goswami, Learned CGC, appearing for the respondents. Mr. U.K. Goswami submits that he has received instruction with regard to where he has received instructions from the respondents that the amounts deducted from the bill payable to the petitioner hearing was so DDS amount deducted from the bill payable to the petitioner hearing was so deducted and deposited in the concern against his PAN number. Full stop. However, the petitioner contends that his PAN does not, however, the petitioner contends that his account does not reflect credit of the TDS amount so involved. So, Mr. U.K. Goswami, on the next date of listing, shall apprise this court as to why the amount has not been so credited to the account of the petitioner in terms of the stand taken in the affidavit filed by the respondents in the present matter on 28/9/2022. In the event they said instructions is not forthcoming on the next date of listing, personal appearance of the concerned authorities would be so directed on the said date. Also, registered to list this matter again on 21/10/2024.
A copy of the order.
Why? It will be uploaded, download it.
Malad, fixed on Malad
21/10.
21. Malad, can it be Malad?
Okay,
After that-
23/10. Will do? Or you want a little bit more?
Malad. Highly obliged.
Lord, being led by Mr. K.N. Chaudhary in this matter, my lord. He has expressed some difficulties today, my lord.
Yes, my last, yesterday they had taken concern.
On the prayer made on behalf of Mr. K.N. Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel, for an adjournment in the matter today, registered to list this matters again after the ensuing vacations.
So there is an interim
Can
order
we
also
have
in
it
item
on
number
22nd
40.
of October, my lord.
Huh?
22nd of
Ensuing vacations on
22nd of
22/10/2024.
2024.
Interim orders passed. Interim orders passed, if any, shall stand extended till the next date of listing.
I didn't hear.
Interim order passed, any, will stand extended till the next date of listing. Interim order is in your matter.
Yes, yes, item number 40.
14 notice, is it? Interim order passed.
Is in item number 13, my lord.
Interim order passed earlier. Stands extended till the next.
In this case, although on last occasion I tried for some time to file reply.
No
Could
reply.
not file no reply. It may be hard if they are
It
ready.
will be hard because, my lord, it's a, my lord, regarding, my lord, food supply, food material.
Mr. Prakash, your first plea was that this was not given a wide circulation.
Yes.
Two, that this was to be done individually for each jail, but it was done in a centralized manner. They have replied that the policy was changed,
Yes.
and to that extent, we have done it. Two, with regard to your plea that it was not given a wide circulation, the respondents have brought on record a stand that it was published in 4 news dailies.
Yes, my lord.
Regarding this lordship, because they have not submitted any paper.
My lord,
Regarding
yes,
this,
today I-
You have not disputed that position, so we will go with that. I don't
Even
want
if it is,
anything.
lordship, even if it is,
I don't
even
want
if it
it.
is,
I don't want it.
I have obtained some RTI information from.
Will not accept anything.
Jail.
Will not accept because we had already given you time.
Even if that lordship, our challenge is to the tender tender incorporating clause number 4.
Naturally, if there is a amalgamation of jails,
No, I'm not joining, I'm not.
so if that be so, the rate will go up, the
No.
amount will go up.
No, lordship, question is that, this 4 and 14, we are supplying. We are supplying. Now suddenly.
And even one more thing, you were permitted by this court to apply. But
Yes.
that also did not materialize because that stage was over. It
Stage was
cannot be
over.
governed.
Stage is
back.
over.
Now
And
you.
another
tell.
thing, lordship, even if we apply, then we cannot challenge the legality of that. This is the law. We cannot challenge the legality of the terms.
We
and
forget it. I'm not on technicalities. I'm on the meat of the matter. If there is one jail, naturally the value would be less. But if there are more jails coming in together, value will naturally be higher. So the prescription with regard to that would be higher. How can you find fault with that? And how can we advise them as to the manner in which they will issue tenders? You show me malafide, I'll immediately come in. No malafides alleged. You took a chance, maybe.
What is my submission? This 4 and.
I will
4.
hear you full length, but first clarify these queries.
It is. We have submitted all the previous tenders. It was not there. Now lordship's query is that when it is now joining has been made, so it will rise. Now there are 2 clauses. 4 is regarding this amount. 44 is regarding 3 years of experience. It was also earlier not there.
What is what happened? What prejudice caused to a tenderer by incorporation of that clause?
Because we cannot participate.
Your participation, if you don't have the qualification, how will it be?
That is why.
Can it
we
be
are saying that
tailor-made to you?
This has been incorporated to eliminate us from participating.
So eliminate
tailor-made.
you, where is that malafide? Who is the person doing it?
Because this is the additional terms and conditions. These are by your additional terms and conditions.
So you give up your first point with regard to publication.
Publication, lordship, we could not file, but I have a RTI application, RTI reply, this replies.
No,
from the
no,
Jail.
there is no material here.
Yes,
There is no material here. Because that was the vital point,
yes.
that it was not given a wide publication. That you also further process to say that it should also be published in the jails concerned.
Yes, jail's concern.
That
has
we are
not
not,
been done.
that we have not, is there any rule to that effect?
No, these were for particular jails.
Forget it.
Supplies
If there is a bridge being constructed tomorrow at say Chanmari, should the list also be published in all the important government offices in Chanmari?
Lordship, earlier respective jails were inviting tenders.
Now they have
Respective
changed
it
that
was
policy.
concerned. Now, if it has been centrally done, the concerned jail has to be informed that we are not doing this.
No, that is a policy decision, Mr. Purkaisto. And they had published in the newspaper. Your categorical
There is no
stand,
newspaper, lordship. They have made a statement. There is no
it's not
newspapers.
disputed. It's not disputed, Mr. Purkaisto. I can only go by that. It's not disputed by you. Categorical statement I have found.
So, lordship,
Why did you not file? You were given an
it was
opportunity
ready,
1
they
month
could
back.
not- I
Not
prepared, lordship,
Not
even if it is with me,
6,
but
2024, my lord.
they could not come to
About
swear
my
this
lord,
affidavit.
2.5 months, my lord. For
Even I have
instruction,
prepared.
my lord, we are getting only
No,
2,
no,
3
last
days, my
occasion,
lord.
last occasion,
And they are
they
not
have to.
filing.
Now she is getting back to the court.
Last
See,
occasion-
she's getting back to the court now.
So they are also.
And somebody sitting behind is also laughing.
Because, my lord,
Because I don't give them time.
yes, my
How
lord.
should I?
Last occasion, they took time, lordship.
Urgent matter, my lord.
Matter was called.
Mr. S.D. Purkaisto, Learning Council for the petitioner shall submit his affidavit in reply within a week. Matter be listed on 29/8/2024,
Yes.
on which date?
It was
Attempt-
left over, sir.
It was not listed.
It was listed, lordship. They
But
took.
there is no order sheet.
Not rich, listed, but not rich,
Not
but he is
reached, they
to
took
file
time.
on that
It
day.
was
At
called
least on
reached.
that day
They
as per
took
court
time.
order.
That Mr. Nath will appear. So sometime thereafter, matter did not reach.
Okay, you now continue in your manner. So you got the queries of this court.
Lordship.
Now handle.
Regarding first query, Lordship, if
No. You go by your thing. You argue. Or we'll do one thing. I'll just finish up the list and then we will take it up. I'll
Lordship.
just finish up the list and we'll take it up.
Lordship, prior to this writ petition, two earlier writ petitions are being filed.
What are those numbers? Why is this not being tagged with that? Because this is just a continuation of that.
No, Lordship, let me submit. This earlier two writ petitions filed, WPC 4185/2023 and WPC 6431/2023. Those writ petitions are being filed questioning the legality of the tender clauses. And matter was listed in the last August 2023 and Honorable Court has quite satisfied and matter have been pending till now. Subsequently, I found that tendering authority violated the basic constitutional provision of Article 219 because they floated the.
Delegated it to an authority with a who does not have the power.
Yes, so my submission is since then they have not filed any counter affidavit. So this matter may be clubbed with those writ petitions.
That's what I'm saying. 4185/23 and
6431.
Lordship, in fact, this matter,
6431.
23.
this is an infructuous case, Lordship.
Lordship, let me submit.
Where is your affidavit? To that?
Lordship, this is different thing, Lordship. I will find my affidavit.
No. What if, how is it infructuous?
The prayer portion, Lordship, you kindly see page 7, Lordship.
Forget it. It's a petitioner in person appearing here.
He just.
We'll not apply that.
He is not appearing in a single case, Lord. He is appearing in number of cases, Lordship.
Lordship,
Now.
without having any merit, this honorable court will not admit this petition
He is
for
not
last
a-
1 year.
Lordship, he just
Matter
done
has been
petition in
continuing for
person.
last 1 year. Without any merit is continuing.
I've heard you. Let me hear it. Yes.
The Lordship, BDAR has completed the work, Lordship. The tender order has been issued. The two tender order has been issued, Lordship. One, he has completed 100% work has been completed. The other one, Lordship, 65% work has been completed.
Okay, fine. But we'll also have to give an answer to what he has raised before us.
It is correct, Lordship, but
Now, if you don't file an affidavit, we'll go by the pleadings is there, what he has brought on record.
Lordship, I will file the affidavit.
Why? You are not filing it?
Lordship, last
2 weeks' time was given to you on 12/8.
Yes, Lordship, I have not received.
Is there a law that the government can take time as per its wish to file an affidavit? Show me that, I'll apply that.
Lordship, I can pray for time, Lordship, for filing affidavit, Lordship.
You have already prayed, we have granted.
No, Lordship, no.
Twice.
This is the second occasion.
19/7,
After issuing,
12/8.
after issuing notice.
Oh, that means we'll have to keep mum till around 3-4 dates have gone. Thereafter, we will have to.
Not fast, Lordship, no, I'm not.
Heard Mr.
PK Bhattacharya.
PK Bhattacharya, petitioner in person, also heard Mr. N. Upadhyay, learned counsel appearing for on behalf of the respondent number 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Also heard Mr. 8 and 8. Also heard Mr. A. Chalia, learned counsel appearing on behalf of the respondent number 3. Also, Mr. Bhattacharya has submitted that involving similar issues, 2 writ petitions being WPC number 4185/23 and WPC number 6431/23 are presently pending disposal before this court, and accordingly he prays that the present writ petition be also taken up along with the said writ petitions. The said prayer is not objected to by the learned counsel for the respondents. Also, accordingly, registry to list this matters along with so and so on.
After Puja vacation also. Because earlier.
Those
On-
cases are fixed after Puja vacation.
Earlier
No date has been. no
On
date has been fixed, Lordship.
28/10/2024. It is provided that the respondents shall bring on record their stand by way of filing a affidavit in the matter before the next date of listing. It is further provided that no further adjournment for the purpose of filing affidavit would be granted in the matter.
All right, Lordship. All right.
Hmm. Yes, you have got the instructions? Where is Mr. Gogoi? Huh?
Gogoi is on late.
Okay, call him. Let him come. Or you will appear.
I can appear.
Oh, then fine.
The bond, copy of the bond.
No, the bond, fine, but is he working or not working? That is the instruction.
As for the petitioner,
No,
it is not in order.
Abdul Moin Siddiq Zaman. This is that Dubri matter? Huh.
No, Lordship.
More order to
Hailakandi
aana
was.
nahi. Oh. The prayer of Mr. B. Gugoi, and social place. The second instruction, Mr. Gugoi Learning Council shall also receive instruction as to the date from when the present petitioner was not discharging his duties as medical and health officer, Hailakandi CH. What is that?
Service or not,
That Mr. Gugoi was to get it. We'll take it up after some time, Mr.
after
Alamgir.
some time.
After some time. And what do you have to say with regard to that 25 lakhs?
After the court order, he is not in work.
Hmm?
He is not in work. After court order, he is not in work.
He is not working. So you have done it,
Are also
done
not-
for. Now you will have to pay the amount. 25 lakhs. Can't help it, mister. You take a benefit, public benefit, somebody else would have done it. We are concerned with the poor people there. Not with you, not with the government. We are concerned with the poor people there in Hailakandi. You may have a lucrative practice in Silchar, but you entered into a bond with the government that if you permit me to do that course, I will serve in Hailakandi. Huh? Forget it. You develop, have you written to the government that there is no facility here? Develop the facility.
Nothing is there.
Where is your letter? Show me that you have written to the government that I want this OT, I want this materials, I want this. Where is that letter? Where is that letter of yours? Where is your letter? You are a special person appointed at that place for a particular purpose. The government is duty bound to provide for benefits to its citizens, and they have done that. Now you cannot foil that intention of the government, which is a bona fide one. 25 lakhs. Take your instructions when you are paying. We will release you. You just because there is an undertaking given by you also in your one of your representations that you are ready to pay that. Pay that. Or I'll put interest on that because this is public money. If you don't want an interest, come up and tell me that you are paying this amount by, I'll give you time. There is no problem.
Already I service 12 years.
Huh?
12 years service.
Huh?
12 years my service length.
What?
From 12 years I am servicing. 2000
Forget it. We are not concerned. You will have to pay 25 lakhs. And if you want, there is a decision of the division bench of the school. Take your instructions at 2, we will take it up. Ask Mr. Gugoi to be here by 2. I'm sorry. This matters, I'll show no leniency. You have obtained a benefit. Now the liability also you will have to bear. Because you were selected for that course because of your undertaking that I'll work in Hailakandi for 10 years. Right? But think about the poor people there. You want Silchar, gynecologist, naturally. Have a lucrative practice at Silchar. Develop that practice. You are taking NPA. You are receiving NPA, non-practicing allowance also. No. Okay. 2 o'clock. You have your instructions. Ask Mr. Gugoi to be.
Yes, Lord.
My lord, in the absence of the audience, honorable court, my lord, we have filed an amended writ petition yesterday, my lord. It's not on the record, my lord.
I don't understand. Now the whole gamut has changed. In the amendment application, there is an amendment application. You had earlier filed an amending application. What is that number? 209324.
Yes.
It was filed on 24/6/2024. Mr. Chaudhary, you have received a copy.
Yes, my lord.
Now the whole thing has changed.
We have changed, we have amended the writ petition.
But your amendment, your only plea now is that paragraph 4 of paragraph, where is that?
Paragraph, my lord, 18.
18 years, I saw it somewhere.
18 of page 12 of that, my lord, IA, 259 only. IA is 2591 20. 2591.
2591, yes,
Yes.
sorry. This was filed
Because
on,
that came to our knowledge only after filing of the writ petition through their affidavit in opposition, the main writ petition. Then, my lord, prayer.
even here, the prayer, if you can come.
Yes. Fantastic. The 22/5/2024 communication.
You have issued a fresh,
Yes, my lord, it has been cancelled and a fresh advertisement has been issued.
but that advertisement is not under challenge here, Mr.
Advertisement is not yet issued, my lord. So
Not yet
my
issued.
We have
instruction
decided
is
to, my lord.
Or
issue.
decided to issue.
only, my lord, decision to issue an advertisement, cancel an issue, but
You proceed, there is no stay order. You proceed. We'll allow his application.
application has been allowed, my lord.
The amendment application has been allowed.
Allowed, my lord.
Have you filed the amended writ
My
petition?
lord filed yesterday. That is-
Oh, that's it. That's it.
That's a make.
Okay, fine. Mr. BJ Ghosh, learned counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that the amended writ petition has been filed yesterday. Oh, so, have you received a copy?
Yes, my lord,
And
yesterday.
Mr. M.K. Chaudhary, learned senior counsel, assisted by Miss N. Doctor, appearing for the IOCL, submits that a copy has been received and prays that he be granted, and submits that he be granted 4 weeks' time to file his response thereto. Full stop. Prayer accepted, registry to list this matter again after 4 weeks. Full stop. The amended writ petition as filed, stated to be have been filed in the matter, be also tagged with the records of the present case. Registry to list this matter again after 4 weeks on a date to be fixed by.
Obliged.
Obliged.
This matter has become infructuous now.
Period is already over. Heard Mr. F.K.R. Ahmed, learned counsel for the petitioner, and also Mr. P. Hendrick, learned counsel appearing for the PNRD department. The present writ petition was so filed, assailing the settlement so made in respect of Lengarijar market in respect with the respond number 6 herein. So it is submitted at the bar that the period of settlement has since expired on 30/6/2017, and accordingly, the matter has become infructuous. Also, in view of the above position, the writ petition stands closed as having become infructuous.
Right.
Yes, Mr. Goin.
Pertains to non-payment of pertains some contractual amount.
Non-payment, your lordship, and I have not annexed any completion certificate or any admission from the head of department, your lordship.
Okay, when did you receive notice here?
Notice was on 16/3/2022, your lordship.
22. What is your stand on record?
That we have not brought. to
Then-
record, your lordship.
Then,
We'll bring it on record.
why? 2 years you have not brought? Nasim Banu, we will say it is admitted, we will proceed, direct you to pay him within 45 days with interest of 12% per annum. Now you say he has not brought on record something. He has brought on record materials to demonstrate that he has done the work. I think there are other matters also, 2-3 matters.
Similar matters.
Then 19, 20,
21.
21. Seen the office note dated 12/9/2024. Service upon respond number 6 to 11 is complete. Full stop. Mr.
R.R. Gogoi,
R.R. Gogoi, learned counsel appearing for the
PhD department, lordship.
PHC department submits that he be given a 2 weeks time to bring on record the stand of the authorities in the matter. Full stop. Accordingly, registry to list this matters again on 25/10/2024 in the admission column. Full stop. In the meanwhile, the respondents shall invariably file their affidavit. Full stop. Further, it is provided that no further, it is further provided that no adjournment shall be granted in the matter on the next date of listing for the purpose of filing affidavits. Also, a 19, 20, 21, beleg ke mari bade. A office note to sign over. Huh? It okay, 22,000.
Public.
There was an error.
Two types of.
Now show me that advance SMS.
Yes.
We have only said Department of SMS.
Yes,
Huh?
yes,
Where is your advance SMS?
yes. Lordship, again, first is notices from my joining letter. It is at page 45 of the writ petition.
45 of the, no, in your writ petition.
Yes.
In your writ petition, you have,
And Lordship can kindly come to the district level scrutiny committee recommendation at 40.
page 45. Where is page 45?
Page 45, this is my joining letter.
Joining letter. But you are in the Department of SMS only.
No, advance service, Lordship will then come to 49.
49. But I don't find any reference in this, in your pleadings. In your statements in the writ petition, it is not there.
But Lordship will kindly come to page 49. This is the recommendation of the district level scrutiny committee. The names Lordship will find under column 5. Last name is Jyotika Dekar. Page 49 under writ petition.
PGT advance.
Advance SMS.
But why this is not there in your pleadings?
So,
PG with 51.88 marks in SMS.
yes.
So that is why I said Department of SMS.
Inadvertently,
Department of SMS will cover.
this will be specific, but because in the recommendation, it is advance SMS.
So heard Mr. J. Patwari, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Mr. Huh? T. Thakuria, Learned Standing Counsel, Secondary Education Department. The present application has been so instituted praying for correction of a typographical error.
Two typos.
Typographical errors occasioning in the order dated 5/2/2024 passed by this court in WPC number 463/2024. I have heard the Learned Counsel for the parties and also perused the contention so made in this connection in the interlocutory application. And I'm satisfied that admittedly a typographical error has occasioned in paragraph 3 of the said order. So accordingly, the paragraph 3 of the said order, so accordingly in paragraph 3, the date occasioning in the third line as apostrophe 380308/2020 shall now be read, is now corrected as 38/2000. Right. So further, the words so occasioning words further, the words apostrophe Koidia, the petition number 6 was appointed as lecturer in the Department of SMS on 1/4/2010 is now corrected as the petitioner number 6 was appointed as a lecturer in advanced SMS in the Department of SMS on 1/4/2010. Also, the corrections so made in the order dated 5/2 by this order shall be read as a part together with the order dated 5/2/2024 for all intent and purpose. Also, with the above observations, the present writ petition, present interlocutory application stands disposed of.
Deeply obliged.
I was at
Frozen.
yes, where is the instruction? Where is Mr. Gugoi?
I think one of these doctors.
No, not BN Gugoi. Where is he not appearing? Also, Mr. Ganguly, we'll have it next week. If he doesn't appear, we'll ask them to appear personally. This court, while order dated 15/11/2023, had required Dr. B. N. Gogoi, Learned Standing Council, GST, to receive instructions in the matter. However, today, when the matter is called for, there is no representation on behalf of the respondents number 224. So for the ends of justice, registry to list this matter again on 23/9/2024. In the event there is no representation on the next date on behalf of the said respondents, orders requiring personal appearance of the competent of the respondent shall be so considered to be passed by this court.
Your Lordship, I'm for respondent number 6.
Mr. M. Sharma, Learned Counsel, appearing for the respondent number 6 is present. Yeah. Mata. Yes, Mr. Gogoi. What is your instruction? Bond we have got.
My lord, two points I would like to point out, my lord, very serious, my lord. Lordship will see page number 20
Of the writ petition.
of the writ petition. This is the amendment of the, my lord, medical admission rules, 2006. Page 20.
Relevant would be, page 20 is there, but relevant would be page 21.
Yes, exactly. I want to point out, my lord.
21, we have noted that.
Because, my lord, out of 17 diploma seats of the state health quota under the clause so and so.
But 2 has been offered in for Majuli and Hailakandi.
But, my lord, for gynecology, shall be offered to the candidate who opt to service
That is
serve in Hailakandi district.
That is-
He opted for this.
Oh.
He has got the, my lord, seat. He completed it. Thereafter, my lord, in fact, my
Now
lord,
armed with that degree, he does not want to be there.
and in fact, this clause is mentioned in the bond.
You come to page 50.
My lord.
Third paragraph. He is undertaken that he is ready to pay that
Yes,
amount.
Now, lordship will see the personal difficulty that also, my lord, page 8. Page 8 of the writ petition. It is a part of para 7. The third line, last part, it is stated by the petitioner herein that even though there are some other family members in his family, but bearing in mind the fact that the petitioner is a medical practitioner, petitioner is tasked with the responsibility of looking so and so.
That we
But-
cannot deny. Everybody is cast with that
Yes, my
responsibility.
lord. That
But
part
That
say
would
that
not
because
mean,
I'm a practitioner, I cannot join there.
Mr. Counsel, Alamgir, what is your instruction? I stand by what I said. 25 lakhs you opt to pay, we'll ask them to release you. If you don't, if I have to pass the direction, it will be with interest. Yes, what do you say?
Just to say the family condition. The mother is very serious and.
We will not, we will permit you to, yeah, we understand that your presence is required in your family. We'll allow you to go. But the money that the government has expended for you, you will have to give it. 25 lakhs. When?
Part payment maybe.
No, full payment.
No, within 1 year.
I'm sorry, full payment. You give me a date. I'll fix the matter accordingly.
Very difficult for him.
Can't help it. I have to look into the public interest.
He's staying rented house.
Wherever he stays,
With
he
child.
stays. But once he has undertaken, he will have to comply.
That's why he's seeking scholarship. Ujjayi and Mount.
No, it will not be permissible. You go upon appeal. I have no issue, but I am not permitting this. When? When are you paying? Give me a time when you are paying, and it should be reasonable.
Give me 6 months.
No. Maximum, you can pay it by November, date in November. It's already. Interim orders were passed by this court in 2018, the matter is pending.
Yes, sir.
And you are not going, they are also losing a doctor.
Malad,
also
in fact,
will-
that is the main issue. 20
They
lakhs
want
is
a
not
doctor.
Big thing, Malad. Doctor. is
So
something-
you pay up by November, you give me a date, pay up by that date, we will forget everything. Very difficult sell what you have to sell. We will not.
6 months.
No. No 6 months. Not 6 months. If you want to take instruction, November, a date you give me, on that date, I'll fix the matter. Before that, you make the payment. You have your instruction. I have one more matter. We will hear that. Mr. Gogoi, he'll pay the matter. Or you tell that you are not paying, I'll pass orders.
And
But
Malad,
that will be with 12% interest.
Lordship, regarding Malad, the service, now Malad, since Malad.
He is gone.
Yes.
Whatever he's resigned.
Tomorrow he may come up and say that.
No, no, no.
We-
We
I have
will
been
say
doing
you
today.
accept his resignation. As on date, you accept that
Tomorrow,
resignation.
yes, that may be
But
some.
he will not be entitled to any salary for the period he has not worked. We will not permit a doctor to be like this. You were there because that poor people of Hailakandi required your services.
Lordship.
If you had not opted, somebody else
And
would have come.
he has committed fraud, my lord. He took the seat, my lord, with the undertaking that I will serve in Hailakandi.
Mr. Alamgir, you might be thinking that this court is without hurt. It is only for the reason that the poor people there, the government had formulated the scheme for not for you, but for the poor people. So that they get somebody constantly. If you had not opted, somebody else would have got that seat. He would have been serving there. Think about the poor people there. You have no concern. Your parents, fine, I understand. You could have brought them and made them stay with you. You could have provided the necessary care and attention.
Bengali medium is Assamese medium.
Huh?
There is Bengali medium and then here they are reading.
Can't help it. Because that is one of the permitted languages of the state.
That's why they are.
Bodo, Assamese, Bengali. We have a 3-language state. You can't take that plea. So I have a matter of Mr. Purkhaisto that will take some time. You come back and let me know, say half an hour. Even if that matter is going on, you can come and interrupt the proceedings and tell me. Because this is public interest. A doctor service is required. And today I'll permit them to appoint a doctor in your place.
Fine.
You get that instruction. And if you want the law on that, I can give you that law. Dr. Arupjyoti Karmakar, Division Bench Matter. I don't remember citations. That is the matter. He is a doctor of the Assam Rifles. I appeared. Single judge permitted me to resign and then make the payment. They went up on appeal. Justice Bopanna stayed the matter, made me pay and thereafter released me. And that's the law. Okay. Mr. Gogoi, you need not be here. Ms.
Yes.
Bora can be here and we'll find what is half an hour.
Problem.
Not problem. Good. Muslim doctor, yes, I will. Mr. Purkhaisto, forget everything. You do the matter in your own manner and just remember what the queries were. Cover it up. Yes, start.
Also, petitioners, there are 5 petitioners.
Hmm.
They have been supplying dietary articles to different dates. Petitioner number 1, he has been supplying dietary articles to
Karimganj.
Karimganj in Group D, one group only. There are 4 groups. Group D. And in Haflong Jail, Group A to E. Petitioner number 2, he has been supplying Group A articles in Silchar, Karimganj and Hailakandi. And petitioner number 3, he has been supplying only Group C in Karimganj. Petition number 4, he has been supplying Group B articles in Karimganj. And petition number 5 has been supplying Group C and Group D articles in Silchar.
So all the petitioners herein are experienced hands.
They are existing, the existing suppliers. Existing suppliers.
Now, by way of, because of the proceedings pending, they are continuing to make the supplies.
So they have extended, time to time they are extending. month-wise extending.
Okay. 4 petitioners, 5 petitioners,
5 petitions.
till paragraph 7.
Paragraph 7, yes.
Hmm.
And
Okay, then,
Annexure 1 to Annexure 15 are their respective documents. Now, they were allowed to supply in pursuant to tender process.
Hmm.
earlier.
hmm,
Whole tender, I have annexed certain tender documents.
hmm,
There are no criteria regarding 3 years of experience and minimum turnover.
okay.
But now in the 2024, 60 on 2060, 2024. new
6/3/2024 is the impugned tender.
Impugned, yes. Page 221. Now, by this tender, they have clubbed all the jails, making a single zone.
Okay,
zone
take me
6,
to that relevant thing.
Page 221. 221, then page 222, first paragraph.
221. Okay. Hmm.
First paragraph. So, the Inspector General of Prisons, Assam, Khanapara, Guwahati, invite e-tenders in 2 bid systems, technical bid and financial bid, affixing code fee stamp of rupees 8.25 from the interested suppliers, dealers, firms, supply of dietary items, that is group A, B, C, D, required for the jails of Assam covered under Zone 6.
So zone 6 would cover,
Yes. Page 247. Zone 6, jails are Central Jail Silchar, District Jail Hailakandi, Karimganj, and Sub Jail Hapla.
and that I'll get it at page
47,
247.
last line, Zone 6 jails. Now then page 248, Lordship, the clause 4, which has been incorporated.
Now, what is the main condition in the tender?
uh,
For supply, any conditions here?
No, there are no other conditions by your additional terms and condition.
No eligibility criterias? Is there any prescription with regard to eligibility criterias in
It is
the,
in there in additional terms and conditions.
there is nothing here.
Nothing.
So even if it is called additional, that is the only requirement.
Yes. And we are agreed by this clause 4 and 44.
Schedule of requirement, requirements. No, there would be something here which would say that your eligibility would be this, your eligibility would be that.
Giving document.
Is there a prior requirement of any registration here?
No,
No.
the
Okay,
trade license will do.
trade license. Where page, what is that page? 248.
248,
Okay.
paragraph 4. Clause 4, rate, under rate. 4.
4.
The tenderers should have submit their minimum average annual turnover for last 3 years. The minimum average annual turnover of the bidder for last 3 years are shown below. Group A dietary articles, rupees 205 lakh, this 245 lakhs. Group B dietary articles, 75 lakhs. Group C dietary articles, rupees 110 lakh. And Group D dietary articles, rupees 115 lakh, 115 lakh.
The tenderer should submit their minimum average annual turnover for the last 3 years. The minimum average turnover for the bidder for last 3 years are shown below. So during the last 3 years, on an average, you must have for group A 205. That means 2 crores, 5 lakhs.
5 lakhs. Now, if I.
And
So-
then you say, what is this? Tenderer should also furnish turnover for similar nature of business certified by CA, which should be at least 30% of the total turnover.
Means 2 crores should be 30% of their turnover, similar. So we are
I don't
supplying
get it.
dietary
For
articles.
similar nature.
Yes, similar.
Okay. This 2 crores, 5 lakhs, group A can be from other business sources also. But
Similar,
30% should be from similar nature.
similar.
So you can have 2 lakhs even by supplying materials to some other institutions or doing some other business. But 30% of that 2 lakhs must be from supply of dietary articles. Tender should also furnish turnover from similar nature of business, which should be at least 30% of the total turnover. Tenderer should submit their minimum average annual turnover for the last 3 years. Minimum average turnover for the bidder for the last 3 years.
My humble submission, that is the experience for 30 years, 30% should be from dietary articles of similar nature. Otherwise,
30% of 205 must be from dietary articles.
dietary articles. We supply only dietary articles. So for us, this 2 crore, that is.
So your total business would be your revenue you earned from dietary articles only.
Dietary articles. So
Okay.
it is 2 crore 5 lakhs.
Hmm.
Other persons who does not have.
So anybody desirous to appear must have a turnover of 205 lakhs.
Yes.
Plus that person, out of that 205, 30% should be from dietary.
Similar.
This is, I've understood
Yes,
correctly.
yes, this is similar
Then
nature.
proceed.
Now, Lordship, may kindly come to paragraph, page 20, Lordship.
Clause
Yes.
44,
Of my petition. It is
clause 20.
page 20, paragraph 13.
Paragraph
13. I have made a table. Lordship, may kindly just ignore sub-jail Haplong because erroneously in the security.
Okay.
deposit. Now, group A. Previously. Silchar 55 lakh 75,343. Karimganj 47
This is
lakh.
pertaining to whom?
This is general. I am showing from document.
Okay, the
I-
works that were given.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's given the maximum. Only this is Hailakandi 22 lakh 25,343 and sub-jail Haplong will be 12. It will be 12 lakh. It is security deposit has been mentioned. 12 lakh 32,388. Total comes to 1 crore 37 lakh 60,734. If we calculate the group pay
Because here the tenders were issued individually.
individually. Even if clubbed all together, all the group AI articles of all the jails is it comes to 1 crore 37 lakh 60,000.
Okay.
Similarly, group B, it comes to 16 lakh 26,000.
Got it.
In this manner, I can refer to the respective documents, Lordship, from which where I
Please
have
do
made
so.
this study. So
You are referring to page?
page 255. It is from Silchar jail. There,
You mean to say that the total of Silchar jail plus the other jails will not even come to
2 crore.
2 crores?
It is much lesser. In all the groups, it is much lesser. So therefore, my humble submission, this is arbitrary and for eliminating us from participating in the bid process.
Now, can you take me to the earlier bid process
Yes,
pertaining to 23-24? This is 24-25,
24, 20.
23-24.
Idea Lordship, I have. We have the next one. Page 75, Lordship may come. Page 75. This is of 22, 23.
This was issued by the superintendent of jails.
Superintendent Silchar. This one from Silchar.
So it was 1 crore 44 lakhs EMD. That is estimated EMD.
EMD.
Where is the total value?
It is Silchar jail, no? Silchar jail. Silchar jail total value, which this lawsuit page 25, what have been what I have shown on there. 55 lakh 75,343. Those are total.
EMD is normally how many? 2%, 10%? What?
Is there tender with estimated values of 2% of estimated value. 0.2%, 0.02%. Was page 78 plus 4.
So they collect a tender processing fee. What is the tender processing fee for this?
Downloaded 500. It's 500 IPO.
500 IPO.
IPO.
Okay. Then what happened? I got it. Then what is your case?
So, if I may refer to the other, this group A of other real lawsuit, the rates, where lawsuit will find these rates. I have made the table, but 55 lakhs.
That is for Group A.
Group
That
A.
is for Silchar jail.
Silchar jail.
Hmm.
Then,
That is
for-
para 20.
lawsuit,
Para 13.
Para
page
13.
10. Ah.
para 13. Then for Karimganj, it is 47 lakh 24,600, page 33 lawsuit.
Got it.
Only lawsuit, Haflong it is incorrect written, and Haflong will be 12 lakh 34, page from page 42.
No, we have got it. We have got it.
Possible. So we do not fulfill this, and we are existing. And these are on a much higher side. From group B, it is 75 lakhs, whereas
Earlier tender was much
much less,
lower.
16 lakh. Total supply was 16 lakhs something. Similarly, group C 1 crore 10 lakhs, it was 44 lakhs something. And group B is now is 1 crore 15 lakh, it was 68 lakhs something. Now another aspect lawsuit, these are for the jails. Requirement of jails depend upon the number of inmates each month one jail has. People, these inmates are, they were added, they were released from jail. So there is no, that is what I said, there is no fixed number of items to be supplied. It may reduce, it may increase. It is as per the requirement. So in that aspect, the zoning is also not correct, although it is policy decision. From
Have you
Goa,
challenged that policy decision here? No.
policy decision we have not challenged. But zoning we have challenged is zoning. Zoning we have challenged.
Where? Yeah, pray.
Yes. Paragraph 16. Yes. Page 22. We have said that petitioners that to submit that zoning of the 4 jails, that is Central Jail, Silchar, District Jail, Karimganj, District Jail, Hailakandi, and
No, no. Where is your prayer to that? Actually? You have prayed for striking down of clause 4 and 44.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Prayer. In prayer.
In relaxation of 4 and 44. No, it's not there. That is not under challenge.
That is their lawsuit in for paragraph.
That is a contention. Where is the relief sought for?
This my prayer number 3 lawsuit.
Prayer number 3. Okay, prayer number 3.
Page 27. Directing.
Director has initiated and summons to Central Jail so and so, so and so, so and so. During in accordance with law, inviting a fresh tender for the respective jails. Thus, without that challenge to that.
Without directly tender for respective jails.
There is no
The
challenge.
direction we have taken.
Okay, so this is basically your case.
Yes, sir. And there is another clause 44.
Page 248.
page
214, 50.
Page 250.
Hmm.
Tenderer should have minimum 3 years experience to supply the quoted items in central state government organizations, PSU public local estate company. Copies of relevant works should be submitted along with the bid, failing which the tenders will be rejected.
Okay.
So it also become,
You have this.
no, I do not have. Well, 2 years, yeah.
Okay.
That is why we submit that.
No, you say that you are supplying in paragraph 1. In paragraph
Petition
3,
number 1 has.
Then-
Petition number 1.
then how can he challenge this clause? From so and so petitioner supplying so and so 22, 23, 23, 24 and to Subjail Haflong in 2019
In the.
and then continued as requested white letter dated 20. So you have 3 years. Literally.
22, 23, 23.
Okay.
So 1.
And then the other one.
They are
22,
23, 22, 24.
Okay, they are new
2
people.
years. Whereas the 5 also 1 year.
22, 23. Okay. Now this is with regard to the clauses in the NIT. So you say 44 is also bad because this was so done to exclude you from the public. Right. And now, what about the publication? Where is your contention with regard to publication?
Well, paragraph 18. The petitioners beg to submit that the respondent who has not only taken over the authority of inviting tenders by bringing 4 jails under the Zone 6, introducing the concept of zoning of jails, but also did not circulate the impugned NIT dated 60/2024 through the respective jails, that is Central Jail Silchar, District Jail Karimganj, District Jail Hailakandi, Sub Jail Haflong, not even published in the local newspapers of those locality, enabling the interested persons, parties like the petitioners to get knowledge of the notice. Therefore, the process adopted by the respondent number 2 is not fair and transparent. Process so far as opportunity to all the interested persons to participate in the process has not been provided. The petitioners being current suppliers deserve a fair opportunity to participate in the tender process. Now, although could not file the reply, also they are affidavit.
Okay. Now come back to your page 75.
75%.
This is of 2022-23 wherein you participated, right?
Sure.
Show me the clause there wherein it was published in the jail. This is an online
Office notice board.
office notice board.
It is both the central jail, superintendent central
Office
jail
notice
system.
board is something, this notice will be there.
Yes.
And that
From there-
notice, an extract, even in the newspapers nowadays, they don't give the details. It's only an indication. You will have to go online.
Yes, it is online.
Ah.
Worship, if I know from the office notice board that there is an invitation,
Hmm.
I will check. And I have RTI information from all the jails that these are not.
We will not go into that because you have not brought that on record. Now come to the impugned tender. Where is the covering letter of this tender? So it is published in the assamtenders.com. That is the place where they've now published.
Yes, published Assam.
Okay, okay. Para 18, how has it been dealt with? Para 12.
Merit petition.
No. Affidavit.
Okay. That paragraph 12. right?
There is a further categorical statement somewhere I found.
Paragraph 6 and 9, we have stated regarding publication.
6 and 9.
6 and 9. Six is regarding manual, but 9, my lord, we have discussed.
Okay. Which are the papers here? You have said that you have I will come back to you. Now, Mr. Pukhasta, you said that you got some information from the jails. What is that, RTA? Now it is in context.
From Koringan, future and upload.
Oh. Seems that the jail authorities, like you all, your supplies are very prompt, it seems, in the jail.
Supplying
This is
jail
nothing.
very difficult. yes.
This is nothing. What have they sent? That the tenders were not sent to us for circulation, right?
The notice inviting tender.
Were not sent to the jail for circulation. Is there anything more than that?
No such.
Have they said that there was no publication in the newspaper? Have they said that there was no publication it was not uploaded in the assamtenders.com? They say copy was not sent, need not be sent because this was a tender issued by the Inspector General of Prisons.
Office notice this. Even if lordship ignore this part, my main challenge
Only
the
thing is
food and
that,
horticulture.
that whether they could have had 205 lakhs
Yes.
as the minimum turnover. That's the only thing.
Yes,
Any decisions?
yes, only two decision lordship that judicial. First, they must submit that we did not participate.
Hmm.
The division bench of our High Court lordship. And this referring to paragraph. First one. Division 23/5 GLT 409. Division 23/5 GLT 409. Page 4. Page 4. This is the last sentence of.
Just a moment, just a moment.
Page 209 or what? 209.
Okay, first one is, Supreme today.
Oh.
Are you using the normal version or the AI version here?
It is the normal version.
Try out the AI version. Good. I've been now being using it. It's good. Yes, what is it?
Page 4, Lordship. Page 4.
This is Assam Fishery Development Corporation.
Yes.
Page 4.
Page 4, which is the last sentence of paragraph 7 over it. The law is well settled. That a party having participated in the tender process cannot be allowed to.
No, that is not even
They
applicable.
will submit it there on our last one.
No, no,
they
no.
submitted it.
This court is not going to, don't worry.
Now,
We will consider whether your non-participation was a bona fide one or a one with a strategy. That's all. I'll not put it in that words, but that's only thing
I
we
am
have
not
to
eligible because of these two conditions. I am not eligible to
find.
participate.
Whether the plea that you have taken, it was not published, is to that extent only. If we say that, okay, the tender was published, so that issue need not be gone into. You have not participated. Then the eligibility clause 4 is only to be seen.
Yes. 4 and
Yes,
4.
next.
This is Mirat Development Authority,
Mirror development.
paragraph 17, Lordship, page 7,
You must also read Michigan. Michigan rubber.
Michigan. Like here, to what
Para?
extent judicial scrutiny is permissible in tender process?
Para 23.
Para 17, Lordship,
Para 17.
17. There's a limited scope. That limited scope is I am trying to project in our case, Lordship. Tender is an offer.
But Mr. Prakash, sir, go through it. Here is a case wherein the parties were inside and then there was some dispute. Here you are not inside, you are outside, you're trying to come in. So your case is, you have to show a case that this court has the power to even interfere with the prescription of qualification or eligibility criteria. I think this will not cover that.
One thing.
Tailor-made is here somewhere, tailor-made.
That is not Lordship.
Hmm.
Limited judicial review may be available in cases where it is established that the terms of the invitation of tender were so tailor-made to suit the convenience of any particular person with a view to eliminate all others from participating in the bidding process.
Hmm.
So my case is that these two clauses have been incorporated to eliminate us to participate from the tender process.
Okay, elimination has to be in respect of some other person. Now, what is the allegation with
We
regard?
are existing. Others, we are existing supplier.
I
That's
got
why.
it. If they want you to oust you, they will have somebody in mind.
Who has the ability to submit?
How
minimum
many
kind of
bids were received in pursuance to the tender?
Lordship?
How many bids were received?
That I do not know. Only
Ms.
one-
Ms. Usha Das, how many bids were received?
That particular information.
It has
is
not been opened yet.
actually not with, because it is probably because technical bid was.
Just can you take that instruction? How many bids were received? And, okay, take that instruction. Okay.
Regarding zoning, Lordship, zoning was earlier, it was.
Hmm.
Done in the year 2012. Thereafter, it has been stopped.
Then again, they started off.
Then now in 2024, they have come.
So this is the only document you wanted to bring on record, right?
Yes, yes.
This this
And to
RTI.
deny their. Yes. So the entire supply is not worth of rupees 2 crore.
Hmm?
Or 75 lakhs or 100 in respect to each group.
Okay, Mr. Prakash, anything more?
So this was,
Any other decisions? No.
no,
Now, just show me one thing. Your statements with regard to the fact that this has been so done to favor somebody else. Where is your contention to that effect in the writ petition? I found something somewhere to oust you. Okay, para 13 it's.
there are 13 and there are 15. And it's even tailor-made for convenience with the favorable persons and to eliminate the petitioners from participating in the tender process.
Okay. Can you just get back, madam? Can you just get back Ms. Das from outside? She's gone to make a phone call.
In para 15 also I have statements.
Perhaps in 13 and 15. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You can get me that instruction subsequently. No problem. What is your stand?
Our stand is that, my lord,
Mr. Alamgir is waiting for just to give me an information. We'll just have him. Yes, Mr. Alamgir. Yes, come. Mr. Purkha, sir, 2 minutes. Yes, Nalai, fine. Yes, when?
In December 19.
Hmm?
In December 19.
By 19th, you will pay up.
On a, here a small plot of land you can sell.
Okay, fine.
Processing time.
You submit an affidavit to that effect by Friday. Not you, your client. Will file an affidavit before this court that by this time, he will clear this amount.
In 19 and
December 19, I accept December 19, no problem. Till December 19, we will hold you, we'll allow you. Okay. So you file an affidavit. By Monday, you file that affidavit. Monday. Tuesday, we will list the matter. On Tuesday, I'll pass the orders. Mr. Alamgir, item number kiman asil? Huh? 23. Mr. Alamgir, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioner is ready and willing to pay up the bond amount of rupees 25 lakhs. However, he submits that the petitioner be given time till December 19 to make the above payment. Also, Mr. Alamgir is now required to place on record the above contention. There is now required to place on record the above contention by way of filing a affidavit by the petitioner herein. The affidavit be filed by 23/9/2022. Raised to list this matter again on 24/9/2024. Mr. B. Gogoi, Learned Standing Counsel, Health and Family Welfare, is present. You file that affidavit, Mr. Alamgir, we'll do it. And I may have sounded a bit harsh, can't help it, but we'll have to be concerned with a very backward area, Hailakandi, Majuli. That is why these people, and when that is not done, it's not called for. If you had done it and then come back to us, we would have done something for you. Fine. Yes, Ms. Das.
my lord, as per government decision, my lord, your lordship will find at page 343. 343. The
That zoning one.
government, yes, my lord, annexure B of our affidavit, the government has taken the decision to publish the, my lord, tender, my lord, that, as your lordship got it, my lord, that by the, my lord, Home and Political Department, my lord, that I am to directed to convey the approval of the government towards introducing the central tendering process for dietary article in jail from 24/25 and to revert to the earlier centralized tendering practice for procurement of dietary article for all the jails.
Hmm.
So, as the government has taken the decision, my lord, that's why, my lord, that decision has been taken and issued the centralized, my lord, that tendering process, my lord, on 6/3/2024, the last, the 344, the next page of your lordship, my lord, this affidavit. The tender, e-tender. has
Yes,
issued-
Mr. Purkaisto. This is my answer. Page 344, clause 3. The superintendent of all jails in Assam.
Assam. It has given to all jails, my lord.
But RTI says
So
that-
RTI, that's why I said, you are a very good supplier there.
The decision has been taken. And regarding zone wise, my lord, we have annex, my lord, 345. Zone, my lord, that zone has been, my lord. So there is no such, my lord, illegalities. And here issuing the tender, my lord, why that amount, my lord, that group A, my lord, just
How have you arrived at the 205?
that now I can't say right now, my lord, why they have taken that in
No.
account, my lord, but it is not to.
To remove
diversify,
Mr.
my lord,
Purkaisto?
my lord.
To remove Mr. Purkaisto?
It is,
Hmm.
it cannot be, my lord, because it is for all, my lord. It's not that for some, my lord, 1, 2, 3, my lord, persons. There is
No,
no, my lord,
no.
having,
Here, these are jails which are in zone 6.
my lord,
Mr. Purkaisto's contention is that last year,
my lord.
the total would have been 1 crore. So if you accept the fact that within 1 crore, because of inflation, it has become 2 crores,
My lord.
it would be difficult to establish. But there has to be some rationale behind that. You have not dealt with that issue in the affidavit.
Regarding, my lord, decision taken that 205 crore,
205.
that is, my lord, no, that is not answered here, my lord, because that is not the, my lord,
No, that is specific plea taken.
lordship is, my lord, yes.
He has taken a specific plea.
Well, first of all, I want to take your lordship on the ground that he has taken that it was not because he could not participate because it was
That
not widely.
Mr. Purkaisto literally has given up.
My lord,
So the only thing now remains is clause 4.
my lord,
And after 344, Mr. Purkaisto may not even argue on that point.
my lord.
So now you satisfy me with clause 4.
Regarding 3 years of experience.
3 years of experience, also forget it, the quantification of 205. How?
That, my lord, how it has been arrived the decision.
That is what, because para 13,
My lord,
it is the specific contention of the petitioner herein
my lord, that.
that the minimum average so and so are unreasonable and tailor-made for convenience of, at least he has said that. Now your reply to para 13,
Is, my lord, 6, my lord,
that is para 6.
6, my lord. In that para 6, my lord stated that the, as per the government decision, dated decision that 22 to 24 tender was inviting centrally by this office. In zone 6 jails, there are 4 jails, Silchar, Hailakati, Karimganj and sub-jail Haflong. A
Nothing.
successful bidder will have to, my lord.
Nothing as to how you have arrived
How,
at that.
how it has arrived, my lord.
That is
it
what is
that
required. If you can show that this was arrived on basis of some material.
material.
We'll not go into the sufficiency of the material.
My lord.
But if you have done it in air, 205,
There must be some basis, my lord.
what is that?
That
Your affidavit does not reply to his para 13. He has used the word unreasonable.
my lord,
Because
here-
if the whole supply, we'll only concentrate group A. If the whole supply
No.
for the last just preceding year is 1 crore,
my lord.
right? You have put 205 crores turnover. There has to be some basis for that.
Lordship wants that instruction, 205, how it has arrived.
Why
at-
it was arrived at?
why not less or why not more?
Because
But here-
here 1 crore, it may be because
What,
if it is 1 crore 37 lakhs, they have asked for 2 crores. So that to ensure that he has the money.
my lord,
Tell me that that is the reason.
Lordship, my lord.
He has to make a supply of around 1 crore,
My lord.
Group A.
Well.
Now, to make that supply of 1 crore, Mr. Purkhaisto must have in his pocket 2 crores. That
Lordship.
is your stand. Tell me that.
But here we have stated that this will be financially sound, so that's why.
No,
to give the-
financially sound, whether 2 crores is enough or you require 3 crores, or even if he has 1 crore, because he'll get some money in credit also.
My lord, if he doesn't get credit from other source, so we don't want to take
He
that.
will not get
we don't
credit.
want-
He will not get credit because you have not released his bills till now. How will he clear his bill?
That he can agitate in other application, my lord.
That- but that is
here,
a ground.
because he should be financially sound, so that because it's a question of, my lord, supply of
Okay,
food. my
how
lord.
is this figure arrived at?
Lordship.
Or you can tell me one thing, you have not mentioned here anywhere, what would be the volume of work?
Volume of, goods.
Supply. A tender must have a projection that this would be the volume expected. It may increase, it may decrease.
Because
But
of that.
where is that requirement? If a man having 2 crores you are getting and you give him a supply of only 5 lakhs, what is the use?
How the, my lord, that committee has arrived at the decision of 205, lordship. Then in that case, lordship may be pleased to pass order so that I can get instruction. But
No orders. If you, that you supply.
my
Okay,
lord,
there is a projection, Mr.
day after tomorrow then, my lord, because we will urgent-
Rise LPG group page 91. This is for 1 year.
1 year, my lord. Up to 31st March 2025 to 2025.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Experiment.
No, that is earlier. 91 is earlier. Where is the projection with regard to the quantity that would be specified?
253 question.
Huh?
Page 253.
250?
Probable requirement.
No, that will be probable only.
It will be probable only, my lord, because how many, my lord, prisoners will be there in the prison, my lord, jail, how it can be, my lord? Approximate requirement. ma'am.
So in terms of this probable requirement in group A, group B, group C,
My lord,
now your prescription for the annual turnover, how have you arrived at this? Because if you come to group B,
my lord.
where is that prescription? 205 page, clause 4,
247, 248.
248.
148.
248.
Yes.
Mr. Purkhaisto, this is the probable projection at page 253.
Yes.
Huh? You come to group B,
75.
75 lakhs.
75 lakhs.
Now you come to there. It literally meets.
No, it's 110 quintal of sugar.
Quintal. So 100 kg into 110. So that would be 1,100. Now, 11,000 kgs.
11,000 quintal.
11,000
Kgs,
kgs.
kgs.
11,000 kgs.
Kgs.
Milk would be 9,000 liter. Tea leaf would be 77,000 kg. Sagu, best quality, 5,000. So this would bring the amount somewhere nearby this.
And it may increase
Total,
also,
it
my
will not come to 75 lakh.
It will not be. That is only a turnover for you to see that you are financially sound to do that work. So 1 crore, if it is the average for group A, Why, what is the great thing in not asking for 2 crores turnover?
This is why, Lordship, our submission is that we are existing. We are existing.
Mr. Purkhaisto, it cannot be tailor-made for you. This has to be for all.
Yes, yes, for all. Yes, for all. Because we have supplied last year. Now, how
I
much
got
it
it.
comes,
You,
how much it comes, we have given a.
a rough idea.
It is the, this.
No, my
turnover-
question is,
Our turnover, it is not 2 crores. It is not 2 crores.
I know it,
We
I
have
know.
supplied, we have some turnover.
We cannot look into this tender from your perspective. We'll have to look into this tender from the perspective of the work involved. So now, if the materials we see rise 22
2003.
lakh 30,000 kgs, right? 2 lakh 30,000.
Yes, 2 lakh 30,000.
So it will come around 12 lakhs, 50 rupees kilo if you say 12 lakhs. Atta also same thing.
Ta.
So these are materials which.
About 150 rupees malad per kg.
Hmm. Okay.
Mosur, moong, gram.
Anything more you want to say?
Malad, my submission.
And what is that with regard to publication? You were trying to show me something?
Yes, malad, we have published, we have mentioned in four papers, malad. Today morning I could get malad this too. And malad, and Janasanjog also, I have already
Janasanjog is a paper which is having circulation
circulation.
in Barakli.
Lordship has already seen that the government, malad, that website also we have published, malad. It cannot be.
Janasanjog is not.
Yeah, say yeah.
Janasanjog is the government organization. which-
Malad, if they are malad professional tenderer, malad, they must be vigilant on malad, and because the year was malad ending by that time, they should be vigilant, malad. We can go to his home and malad give malad service.
I'm just saying Janasanjog
The
is not a paper.
petitioners petitioners basically have got their relief. Petitioners in the present proceeding have got their relief to a great extent.
Yes, malad. Already half they got malad. Because continuing malad for this period. Yes, malad. That's why malad even up 2.5 months malad. Not
So
some-
the enthusiasm today would be a little bit lesser than what it was, say, 3 months back or 2 months back. But we will have to answer his queries. We'll answer that.
Lordship, because they-
And when are you giving me that? How will
how
they have
malad,
come?
I'll try to give it
Tomorrow?
tomorrow. Malad.
Tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Oh, 2 o'clock I will not be here. Day after,
Yeah.
Friday. Mr. Purkhaisto, I'm closing it. I'll pass the orders on Monday. I'll just have that on record.
Malad, I'll
And giving you one more liberty, that now that you are challenging the conditions of the tender, if you have any decision, can come across any decision to that effect specifically, you can place it before me. You can even go into Michigan rubber. That may not be in your favor, but you can look into, so you get some idea.
possible malad, if I can find out some judgment in my.
Ah, always will,
I'll try.
always will.
With your blessing.
And you just need not file an affidavit, you give me a written thing from your
How many
authorities.
tenderers?
How many tenderers? 1?
One.
2, how you have arrived at this figure of 205 turnover?
Probably malad, how many tenders? I do not know, because if it is, since it is malad.
It has, it will be,
may
no,
not
no,
have the number, yeah,
no,
till analysis
no,
is open.
no.
In one proceeding, I don't know how.
Oh,
far I
no,
go
no,
to.
that in one click you will get to know.
No, because it was, he moved the petition on
He
27th.
cannot go, come in. His bid will not be,
27th.
his bid will not be accepted, but whoever has submitted, that will be locked there.
Yes, malad, that will be like, but 28th malad was the last date, malad. He moved on 27th March. So I'll try to get it if it is malad.
Heard the learned counsel for the parties at length. Registry to list this matters again on Monday for delivery of orders. Monday, Mr. Purkhaisto, I don't know whether it will be first half or second half. After the division bench, I'll come and deliver you.
In the meantime,
Huh?
in the meantime, if I get any decision.
You can, but no, any decision you give it to me by Friday. So Saturday, Sunday, I can deliver you.
Malad, if he could have 205, he He could have applied for tender for B and C category also, he could have 75 lakhs. Actually, they missed probably. So
When
that's
he is
why-
getting, when he is
decided-
getting a supply of 1 crore, will he go for 75 lakhs? Hey, come there, Monday. The parties are at liberty to bring on record their respective any further decisions which they would like to rely upon in the matter, latest by Friday. Ms. Das shall also place on record by Friday the reply to the queries so raised by this court during the hearing of the matter. Okay?
Obliged.
Much obliged.
Hassan, you. Or 9 to 9.
As per last order,
Where is Mr. Mojumdar? Also, heard Mr. P.K. Mojumdar, Lanaka Council for the petitioner. This matter was taken up in the first round, and the court had raised a query to the Learned Council for the petitioner, Mr. P.K. Mojumdar, as to why the respondent numbers, why Mr. Sri Bhanashyam Gogoi was not implemented as respondent number 7 in terms of the directions passed by this court wide order dated 5/2/2021. Also, Mr. Purkhaisto was given time. Also, further, on perusal of the materials available on record, Mr. Mojumdar was given time by this court to reflect on the same and to make his submissions. However, when the matter was called up in the second half, there was no representation on behalf of the petitioner. Also, having noticed that the petitioner has not complied with the directions passed by this court by the order dated 5/2/2021, and today, when the matter was directed again to be taken up in the second half, there is no representation on behalf of the petitioner herein, this court is left with no other alternative but to dismiss the present proceedings, to hold that the present proceedings would be required to be dismissed for non-prosecution. Accordingly, the writ petition stands dismissed for non-prosecution.
obliged.
We go?